What's up, everybody? Welcome to Light Source Engraving. I'm your host, Patrick, as usual. And if it's your first time here, thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate it. Returning viewers, as always, thank you very much. Today, I'm drifting away from the laser engraving and I'm going towards the and stuff part of the channel title. So Light Source Engraving and stuff allows me to throw some other content in here that I enjoy as part of my hobbies and stuff I like to do. So one of the first things I like to do is shoot my pistols. And I spent some time trying to come up with a pistol drill that would rival dot precision and other drills like that. And I came up with what I call the 4P's drill. This is designed for maximum improvement in minimum time. This drill challenges your draw, strong hand shooting, weak hand shooting, and transitions, all within 25 rounds only. So you run through this a few times, dry fire, then run through it in real fire, and it's guaranteed to improve your accuracy. I've been running it and I'm really happy with it. I found that it's definitely improving my accuracy. One of the things you have to remember is in order to shoot small, you have to aim small. So the smaller target you aim at, the smaller those groups are going to be. They'll slowly start shrinking in and eventually become the size of your target. So with that being said, let me run through an intro to this drill and show you what's going to be included. For the time that I've spent developing it and just the effort to host the files, I'm just going to charge a small $4.99, and then you can have the download package. So $4.99, consider it a donation to the channel just to help me out, help the website hosting, and that's it, and it's yours. And I want to hear about your results as well. So here we go, let's take a look at it. All right, so we're introducing the 4P's drill today. Patrick's Perfect Precision Pistol Drill. Smooth is fast, fast is effective, but precision is victory. So we are going to build some real world pistol fundamentals. We're going to work on our draw speed, target transitions, strong weak hand control, and our precision under time. And this is designed to be able to scale. So you can start out dry fire, practice dry firing in your living room or in your basement, and then take it to the range, move on to live fire. Start at the beginner level and then proceed to the intermediate and advanced levels. We're going to use 25 rounds, so a nice even number. And let's take a look at the target real quick. You'll see we have 5 2-inch circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our first shots are going to be 3 shots. We draw from the holster, fire 3 shots at dot 1. Dot 2, we fire 3 shots. Dot 3, fire 3 faster shots. So faster, but make them accurate. Dot 4, we go to strong hand only and fire 3 shots. Dot 5, we go to weak hand only and fire 3 shots. Then we do a transition drill, dots 1, 3, and 5. So it's diagonal across the page. And then repeat that, 1, 3, 5 again. And then we go back to the center dot, which is dot 3, and fire 4 rounds within that dot. Scoring is easy, 1 point per hit on or in the target. So 25 out of 25 maximum. And then when we go to advanced scoring, we can do time for string, track accuracy, and time improvements. So beginner, we start at 3 yards, no timer. Intermediate, 5 yards, and then we get the option to add the timer. Advanced, 7 to 10 yards, and we use a timer for each string. Dry fire, simulate the draw and trigger press, and proper follow through. And that is the drill in a nutshell. Now, I have included a drill log. So we have the date, distance, rounds fired, hits, total, score, time, if you're keeping time, and notes. Here's where you can put in which firearm you used in order to keep track of that. And then a bigger section for larger notes if you need to keep larger notes. And that is it for the log. So now you're wondering, how does it look in real time, in real world? How's it going to work? I'm going to show you. But first, let me show you the firearms I will be using. I'm going to go out to the range. I'm going to go out cold without firing any warm-ups. And I'm going to start off with a Glock 34. And I'm going to run 2 rounds. Then I'm going to move to a Glock 43X and run 2 rounds. Then I'm going to move to Glock 19 and do the same 2 rounds. And in those 2 rounds, I'll give 1 shot up close to the target and then 1 shot full view of me and the target. And then we'll take a look at the targets and see how I do. So let's get to the range. All right, I do want to show you the pistols that I'll be using. First will be a Glock 34, Glock 43X, and a Glock 19. I have these all set up basically the same way, so I can go from my primary home defense pistol to my 2 carry pistols. And we have the SCS Moss on these 2. And then the SCS Carry on the 43X. Then the Streamlight Sub, TLR 7X, TLR1 HLX. That way they're all set up fairly the same and have a familiar sight picture. I do use the, let's see if I can get it in there, the green circle with the dot in the center. That way, no matter which one I grab, they're familiar. And here we have our target. So we have 5 circles, 2 inches each. And all this was designed by me, so it's copyright Light Source Engraving. Now I have 2 targets set up out here, and these are marked with Glock 34. I've wrote on there. So I'm going to do 1 target close up and then 1 target giving you the broad view. And I am 7 yards away as marked by the bar on the ground. So first I'll go with the wide shot and then I'll zoom in. I have not shot today, so this is going to be no warm up. We're just coming out here and running the first drill. And here we go, target 1. Round 1 is done. That was a warm-up, so I did not do very well. So let's go and check the target. So not a very good first round, but just getting warmed up. They're all fairly close. All right, so let's go for a second round. We're going on the orange target. And I'm just going to zoom in and get the target only. And this does include a mag change. Transition. And that's it for round 2. All my weak hand shots were consistent. Those were all 3 left-handed only, and not too bad. I've scored better, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 20 points. All right, there you can see I have these marked Glock 43X and blue and yellow. And this will involve a couple mag changes because I'm only running 10 round mags. And here we go. All right, we'll check that target. So that's the first time shooting the Glock 43 today. And there's what we got. So it looks like they all hit, except maybe 2. That's what I'm saying. All but 2. So that would be a score of 23. Magazine change. Pull that one. Magazine change. Transition. Magazine change. One more round to go. Not too bad. Looks like 1, 2, 3 outside. So score of 22 on that one. So once we start getting consistent 25s, then we move up to a timed drill. Let's do one more round with a Glock 19. All right, in this one we're going to do close up first. Strong hand only. Mag change. Transition. This is shooting a little low to the left. I'm going to have to fix that. Drill is complete. So first time shooting the Glock 19 today. It is pointing a little low to the left. So I'm going to have to fix my red dot on that. So overall, not too bad considering it's pulling low to the left. And I'm going to adjust that, and we'll be back with target number 2. And it is sighted in. I adjusted 1 click up, 1 click to the right. Strong hand. That one and the second. Looks like my accuracy is better since it's actually sighted in a little better. Pulled a few of them. Let's see. That did hit. So that did hit. That's a hit. So it looks like a 23. So there you have it. That's Patrick's precision pistol drill. Let's finish off this magazine. And while I've got the Glock 19 out, let's see how dialed in this is. There we go. We'll get, I'm out of the frame, so I'm well back from these. It's much better. All right, that's a wrap. All right, back from the range, and I brought a couple targets here to show you. This is my first target, not warmed up, just getting back into the motion of the drill, and scored a 17. And then we move on to my last target. This one is a 21 with the Glock 19. But by the end of it, those last 4 rounds, I was poking them all through the same hole. And then let me show you one of the Glock 43X targets. So this was a 23. There were only 2 that did not touch or fall inside the targets. I shoot that 43X very well. Hey, it works. It's a lot of fun. Please try it. Come back to this video, leave a comment, and let me know how you did. Let me know what your highest score was. That would be interesting to know. And you can even put what firearm you used to achieve that score. But there's me working with 3 different firearms and showing you exactly how the drill was ran. And I want to know what you think. So let me know in the comments, and then come back and let me know your scores if you end up downloading these targets from me. I do appreciate it. So thank you, channel members and patrons. I greatly appreciate your support. If you want to join Patreon, the link will be in the description. And most importantly, everyone, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.